In order to succeed in life, we have to become more. I realize that. I realize what I have to do. I thank you guys. Thank each and every one of you guys for what you guys have done and helped me. I never understood that I would be, in this at all. I never dreamed in my life that I'd ever be a part of something like this on YouTube and having, thousands and thousands of followers. I never thought that I would ever have that. I never did. Never ever did. I never ever dreamed of it. I also never dreamed that I would be back in to realization of this nature. I remember when there was 15 people. I remember when there were just 15 people in chat. I do. I remember that. I remember that. But I remember when it was, yes, I remember when it's 15, 20, 25. You know, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I wish in a way the mentality of that, we could go back to that. No, yes, I do. hmm hmm So, important thing about this is in order to become someone in life and take that barrier and push through that barrier, you have to become more. You have to become more because more is where it's at. Giving that more is what you have to do. I am, guys, but as I said before, we always have the good times, we have the bad times. Right now, I have to realize and have to understand what these people are trying to do is not only affect my life, but take my freedom. You know, I didn't know that YouTube was this bad and that they come off YouTube and actually affect you real life. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I do now. I do. And I understand that. But you can't lie on people and get people caught up in things that they're not a part of and try to take their life and their freedom. Guys, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I've had the police called on me 40 times by one individual, and he admits over and over and over that this has happened. Like he said, he'll call them 800,000 times, 87,000 times because that's the way he does things. That's the way he does things. They don't do no other creator that way. And I understand what happened. I got too close to the Summer Wells case. I found out too much. I found out too much. And then they had to do what they had to do to keep their evil, sick, twisted ways out. When you take money for looking for a child, or worse, when you take and you stare hate towards someone, I knew what was coming on. I knew what they were doing. They had to make me look like I was a fraud. They had to make me look like I was a fake. This whole thing, gang. That's what it was. I'm just glad there's people starting to see. I knew that this would come, and I knew this would come down on me because of who I am, and more importantly, what I am. Everyone who tried to help a certain woman, and I'm not going to mention her name, have failed to realize that she don't want help. Not that they failed at what they was her purpose was doing or what they was doing, but she didn't want no help. She didn't want no help. I found out the hard way. You know, so sad, so sad. The fact is, I'm facing 5 to 10 years on something I had nothing at all to do with. What motive and what did I have to gain by taking a vehicle that was already issued to me and that I worked for the company? What did I have to gain by doing any of that? Nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. What was I wanting to do? Was I going to do sell the vehicle? I mean, really? No. You see, the whole time these trolls were saying, you're going to end up in prison with your brother. You get to go beside him. Now, it is a setup and it is obvious. And I'm going to prove it. I can prove it on so many levels. Thank you. It's not fair what they've done to me. It's not fair that they've already had this preliminary hearing and me and not my right mindset. No rest, no nothing, no able to get nothing. How many times has the attorney contact me? None. None. How many times I try to get a hold of each attorney? 6, 7 times, no answer. That's not right. That's not right at all. Not right at all. But I will beat these charges, for I'm innocent and I haven't done anything. Now, I have the screenshots. I have the phone. I have the phone logs, the call logs. I know it's a test. I know it's a test. You see, I have no criminal record at all. None at all. So you don't just wake up being 42 years old and go steal a vehicle somewhere you worked at, where you worked, and do something like that. Now that's all I'm gonna say about that. And the whole time my phone was ringing off the hook. But who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Well, all this was going on. It was trolls. I should read this. I should read the text messages in this exact time. Exact time. Exact time. Them follow me down the highway. We all see how they do me. They follow me everywhere. So, and then you have these fake people, these trolls. They never met me in life. They don't know me, but yet they know a narrative and they know an agenda, and yet they want to press a false, fake agenda. That's okay. That's okay. Let them throw everything they have at me now, because, like I said in the beginning, we have to become more. We have to be that person who puts that ripple in the water in order for that wave to form. We have to be that person who sets that foot on the land. Someone has to. Someone has to put their foot down. Too many people on account of bullying on social media have lost their lives. Sepsis, if you want to help, seriously, there's the Cash App and then there's the PayPal. I will not ask you donate if you want to donate on your own free will. How many times have I been caught out on that? Have I ever asked for money? No, I haven't. I let you, the people, decide if you give me anything or if you donate to anything. Now, the Cash App is up there, the PayPal's up there. What time that I have and I'm going to face this trial, I will be doing what I've been doing, and I will be fighting that good fight. When they said, hey, you're not going to be able to do it with the Special Forces of Liberty, de facto Attorney Generals, you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to go across country. You're not going to be able to go state to state and go and talk for these kids. You're not going to be able to do that. I proved them wrong. I proved them wrong. And that was a very, very hard thing. That was very tedious. That was on the spot moment. That was a never surrender moment right there. And we couldn't surrender at all. We had to win. We didn't want money. We didn't want the fame. We didn't want recognition for it. All we wanted to do was win. And those acts that were in place by the Human Trafficking Prevention Act stated true. Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, he grabbed it up right off the bat. He grabbed it off the bat. Gave it to his guys. They changed a couple things up to it where it wasn't Constitution. That was the worst mistake he could have done. He went ahead and passed it into law. 5 days later, he got sued. He got sued and got struck down. They rushed back out to our lawyers. Can you help us? Can you fix it? No, because we had it perfect. It was perfect. Now, people can say whatever they want to about me. They don't know my character. You know, it's a funny thing to me is everybody who's against me is criminals. And they have some horrific, horrific records. Some have records that you wouldn't even imagine. But you know what most of them have in common? Soliciting to underage minors. Most of them giving alcohol to underage minors. Some of them even have sexual assault underage minors. Minors. The key word, minor. Minor. You want me to use another word for it? I'll tell you what it is. It's kind of like, well, I'm the original of, right? I'm the original predator hunter. I am the original. Now, in order to do this, we have to do this with what we called, back in those days, and for the ones who know, they'll know, Speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. Speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. Now, can I do speed, surprise, and overwhelming force through a live video? No, I can't. I can't. And that word I hate saying. I hate to even have that word in my vocabulary, but I have to have it. Can't. In this situation, I have to have can't. And that kills me with that because I have to use that word. I have to have that word in my vocabulary because of this reason in that situation. I'll read this right fast and I'll entertain it. Ernie, I would like to have a mature conversation with you if you wouldn't mind. It's time you had a better understanding of me and the person I am and am not. How do I contact you? Well, you see that Real Ernie Shell at Gmail. I've said it a million times. That's my email. That's my message. You know, I remember you on them panels, you know, saying this and that about me. I remember that. I do. I remember it. Now, Fox News is well aware. Fox News is well aware. And we're working with just that. Now, in order to do this, I can't do this on live. I can't be that person who I'm tended to be on live. I can't do that. You know why? Anybody know why? Because this right here is one of the most draining things I've ever done. Is sit and speak on live. Because your time goes by so fast when you're on live. You'll look around, you've done 3 hours, don't even know it. It goes like 15 minutes. And I have to do this by myself. By myself. In order to do this, we have to take on the big dogs of YouTube. But there has to be that person that makes that ripple in the water. There has to be that person who steps on the land first. That's what I'm doing. And I'm doing this for you, the people. I told you I would make a big change in YouTube, and I will. If it costs me my life, and if it costs me my freedom, I will make that change for you. Too many people being bullied, harmed, hurt. I've seen it. You know what it's like to go down the road? Be driving down the road, and all of a sudden, blue lights. Blue lights. Well, hell, I mean, that's a normal part of life, right? It's not normal when it's got something to do with somebody on the other end of the phone. Oh, he's got axes and he's got knives, and when you were just doing a giveaway, that's nothing normal about that at all. And then you know how those officers respond? They respond with what they hear. That's how they do it. You think they walk up to the car like a normal search or a normal stop? Hell no. That goes out the window. They're ready. They've already assessed the situation in their mind through the phone call and through the radio. They already know what to do. So don't expect them to come out with their hands, getting ready to shake your hand. When I got out of jail, you guys seen it. The very second that I got my money, the check that they have to write. They don't give you money, if you got money in your wallet, no, they don't give it back to you like that. They write it in as a check. They have to deposit it in and all that, it's got to go through that. I walk out the door and I'm surrounded by officers. And then there are more coming in, speeding. You can hear the brakes. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What does that do to one's mentality right there? What does that do? Somebody tell me that. Better yet, somebody tell me what happens when someone's sitting in the back seat and they've got a weapon to your head and you don't know where or what the hell is actually going on. Now, paranoia? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time because of that. Now, PTSD, yeah, that's for sure, yeah. But it makes you into something more, especially if your mind can endure that, and especially if you live to tell about it. You see, not once, but twice that has happened to me. Twice that has happened to me. I used to be like any other person. When it comes patriot, loving, all that, still am. But you know what now? I don't do near as much as I did. I don't go up and make myself known to law enforcement no more. No, I don't. I don't do that no more. Why don't I do that? Ask yourself, why don't I do that? Anybody see the video? What happened to me? Going across the road with my phone. My phone had run out of service and I was looking at my phone. And I got categorized for wearing a hoodie. I had a hoodie up under my jacket. And as a matter of fact, I had my hat, the crocodile hat, because it was raining and windy and I didn't want to get it soaked, up under my jacket so it wouldn't get wet and ruin everything. When I got to the jail, they took my hat out and they seen all that. But anybody know what it's like for a police officer just to pull over, hit the lights because you stumble. And you can see in the video, my hands are up, whoa, 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 no weapon, sir. But how did that happen? What happened with that? First thing he did is knock my phone out of my hands. He grabbed me. Now, is that protocol? Should that ever happen? Did he assess the situation? You see, I taught that. I used to teach that. Did he assess the situation? No, he didn't. I'm going to post a video up of Madison County tonight and their sheriff's department and their sheriff's officer. And you tell me for the seconds you said. And he's asking me, what are you doing walking across the road? Well, ain't that what you're supposed to do at the red light? I was only about 25 feet from the red light. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Did you know the thing he did when he took me and he was talking to me? Let me tell you what one of the things he did. He says, as he's getting me, turning me around. Of course, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I'm thinking, I'm going to get to the jail and they're going to write me up for a vagrant charge. A vagrant charge. A vagrant charge. But no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was public intoxication, excluding alcohol. Okay? I'm sitting here. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? I couldn't believe it. We sat there in his cruiser, and they can time it. They can time it for the longest time. And I don't know if he's sitting there figuring out what he's going to write me for or what he's going to do. I didn't know he was going to write me on all that charges. I had no clue about that. But as soon as I get out the next day, they let me sign my own OR. As soon as I get out the next day, stalking again, and again. You know why? Because you can call the jail. You can call Madison County Jail. And they was getting over flooded with phone calls. Over flooded. Phone calls. They finally just quit answering the phone. One of them told me. They was coming back there and asking me, hey, it's for you, but who, Well, what do you do? What do you do? Now, during this time, I'm in jail, and the owner is trying to get a hold of me over the vehicle. Can he get a hold of me over a vehicle if I'm in jail? No. No, he can't. No, he can't. There you go. But you know what happens? Who does get a hold of him? Certain YouTube creators do. Certain YouTube creators. They get a hold of him, and they're able to get a hold of him. And they're able to present their narrative to him and their agenda and keep all these charges that's on me the way it is. Now, they may hate me for this, but I'm going to show the video with the cop. You can hear me plainly say, hey, whoa, buddy, whoa. You know why? Because he's got his hand on his firearm. He's got his hand on his firearm when he gets out of the car and he runs up. Now, did he assess the situation? No, he did not. No, he did not. No, he did not. But did I know what to do? Hell yeah, my hands up. Hey, whoa, didn't know I didn't have a weapon. But in the heat of the moment, he had to do something. He had to make a call. And he made the very wrong call. That's what he made. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because I'm willing to take any test they want. I'm willing to take drug tests. They can say they can pop me with a drug test wherever I'm at. I do not do drugs. But that's their narrative. Thank you guys. Thank you. So when I present this to the news and the media, the way we're doing it, we're forming it up now. And all this evidence that they wouldn't do, they wouldn't put up in my preliminary hearing. They wouldn't let that go through. Why? If I'm going to prove myself innocent but not be able to give information, what am I supposed to do? Why not talk about the 911 phone calls I had? Why not? Because it shows documentation. Why not let that go through? Because it's all part of their agenda. They know with me in prison that they have it made. But that ain't what it is. You see, they already have somebody set up in prison to do their dirty work. Whatever prison it is. You see, that's how it works. They've already got that taken care of. Now, like I said, I had to leave in order to get this done. And like I said before, I have a flight to catch. Much respect to you guys. God bless you all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And thank you for fighting. Do good fight. Thank you all. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't. We will win. And we will show YouTube that blocked means blocked. That I promise you. That I promise you. Now, that's been said, Mandy C, I have asked you for a PayPal twice, 3 times already. You see, she's getting ready to go live right now and talk about scamming, and I did this and I did that to her. She didn't even give me time to pay her back. But I've got it. It's taken care of. It's taken care of. I need her PayPal. I need her PayPal. I've asked her that on Messenger already. Let me see if she responded. Let's see if she responded. Did she respond? She didn't, I don't think. But we'll look here. We'll look here. Oh. I'm not, but I need to, if she's responding, I need to know what her is. You see, she's not. She's not. She's not responding. Let me put a couple thumbs up. Because I don't know what her PayPal is. You know why I don't know what her PayPal is? Because my PayPal's not the same no more. My Cash App's been changed 3 times. My PayPal's been changed 3 times. Why? because people keep doing what they're doing with it. Lies, lies. But it's okay. I think we have a clear understanding of a history being formed, a record book, right? There's way too many people who are out to take you down. You know, it ain't the thing about there's way too many people. It ain't that. There's not that many people out there that's doing that. Really, there's not. What it is different people that are acting like people who they're not. That's what it is. Now, so let's let her do her little live. I've asked what her PayPal is. She can make me be out to whoever she wants to be. If she does her live, then whatever. You know, it is what it is. It's her choice. I've offered to pay her back. I've been offered to pay her back. So, you know what's sad is? It ain't the part about the people that's, just making these accusations. It's what they're taking away from people and real life emergencies. What's going to happen is they're going to do that sometime, and they're going to have either a hothead police officer or a rookie police officer, and someone's going to end up dead, hurt bad. And what's going? What then? What then? What happens then, guys, when that happens? I do read the chat. With your help, my help, that sounds like Pinky in the Brain or something like that back in the day. I remember that. So here we are. Where do we go now? I guess. I know what I got to do, and I've got 10 minutes to get there. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. This will be the last live we do for a while, but I guarantee you, you see the results. For we are about results, not excuses. Now, you have her Cash App. She gave it to you. Did I just tell you I was giving it through Cash App? I'm doing it through PayPal. That way it's a record of it, and that way it's a transaction. That's what I'm doing. That way everybody knows that happens. Besides, with Cash App, they've got my other one blocked. It's got everything in it, so it's stuck there. So she's got it. She can answer back. If she don't, she don't. Whatever it is, if she can get somebody to give it to her. I'll give them the PayPal. I'll give the transaction, whatever. I'll keep the receipt. I'll put it up here, and then they can take it and give it to her however the hell they want to. Hell, I'll even pay the extra fee. If ain't no fee, but I'll send it friends and family. That way we just have it. Now, I've got 25 minutes. I'll see you guys. Be safe. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you for fighting the good fight.